SheBelieves Cup on TNT and HBO Max is presented by Volkswagen. It is the final game of the 2023 SheBelieves Cup from Frisco in Texas. It's the United States against Brazil, and the US know that a win or a draw or even a one-goal defeat tonight will see them win the SheBelieves Cup. Caroline making her third start of this tournament. She'll be heading to her first World Cup. This is Morgan turning just outside the box. Morgan with the strike.
Nice seam, nice turn by Morgan. Gets a hold of it on our favorite left.
Lindsay Horan with space to drive forward, rolled through into the path of Mallory Swanson. Mallory Swanson turning, and then the block comes in from Lauren. Comes back towards Alex Morgan! A special finish from Alex Morgan in stoppage time at the end of the half. And the US have the lead.
A tip of the hat for Alex Morgan. She says, "You're going to deny me on what is a close offside call. I'm going to get another look." And here they play the advantage on Rose Lavelle. Horan with the beautiful ball in. Swanson trying to find a window. And look at this touch. Wrapped around with her left foot.
And she played so well in those two games, albeit against a lower opposition. Swanson down the left side, whips that cross into the middle. It's tipped behind. Alex Morgan had got a touch to it and forced Lorena to make the save.
You see the smile. You see the smile on Alex Morgan's face because that's behind her. She's reaching for it. Oh, that would have been a beauty if it snuck in the upper V.
And now Rose Lavelle racing forward towards the edge of the area. It's slipped in here, and the shot from Swanson. It's 2-0 for the US, and it's another goal for Mallory Swanson. Seven goals in 2023 for Swanson, and we've not even finished February.
And seventh goal in 5 games. And again, it starts with Lynn Williams defensively winning that back. Rose Lavelle driving that center back pairing into the middle.
Bruninia. Bruninia's crossing towards Ludmila on the back post. And Brazil have one back right at the end. And finally the US give up a goal in this World Cup year, and it's the substitute Ludmila who has it.
No pressure on the ball. Horan is on that far side. Ludmila on the far side. Nair trying to get to it, catches herself off the line, can't quite get to it. Ludmila did very well to head it back across goal. Bruninia with a...
Goals from Alex Morgan and Mallory Swanson. And the US winners here in Frisco by 2 goals to 1. 3 straight wins to claim the 2023 SheBelieves Cup. And Vlatko Andonovski will have checked a lot of boxes. What he wanted to achieve during this week in this tournament in terms of the bigger picture building up to the World Cup this summer.
Absolutely, and he's going to say so many good things that came out of this, and also things to work on. Closing out games, as we just saw. Consistency over those 90 minutes. The press, I mean, all these things are great to build on, but I do think a lot of positives, and most importantly, you got yourself some hardware. In a tournament that mattered, you're able to grind through it and replicate what could be a mini version of that World Cup.
It finishes in Frisco with a 2-1 victory for the US against Brazil to wrap up the SheBelieves Cup for 2023. Stay with us, the post-game show is on the way.
Trophy, how important is it to win a tournament before you're going to the tournament?
It's so important. I think confidence-wise, this is a great thing for them. They obviously had a tough time at the end of last year to then turn around and face 3 very different teams that are all in the top 11. And then to come out with 3 wins, that is a great confidence booster going into the World Cup.
And especially 3 wins where really 2 of those games, not your best games, I think they all would agree. They had their moments, yes. Brazil in the second half for sure. Japan in the second half, but really outplayed, I think, in both of those first halves against Japan and Brazil. And yet, I think the lesson in all of that is they found a way. They fought through it. And so that's another good lesson for the younger players of it can get ugly at times. It can get kind of yucky even, and you're still going to be able to find a way. And so all these moments, I think, matter as it comes towards and ticks down towards July.
DeMarcus, what impressed you most about this team over the span of these 3 games we saw?
I think just finding a way to win. You see that, especially in these last 2 games, they haven't played their best, but they seem like a really good group, and they're all together. They seem like they want to win. They love playing with each other, and they're about to host the winning trophy right now.
I will lay out here for a second so you can hear this. This moment. The United States taking its 4th straight She Believes Cup. They will enjoy this one. We also know their minds on a much bigger prize that is looming this summer. We will talk about it. There are just 2 games to go now until that World Cup roster is named.